And we're back this morning. Alice Scarborough back with us from the Ken House. They're going to be hosting a symposium tonight, Women in the Civil War. Alice, welcome. Good to have you this morning.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming in. What will happen tonight?
Actually, the presentation will begin at 7, but before that starts, Roscoe Lee and Aberdeen are going to be there again, and they'll be doing the vintage dancing again. And they're the group that they're a favorite at Ken House. They come in for pretty much all of our events, and their motto is "Let's party like it's 1859." So they'll be dancing out on the patio area, and at that same time we'll be having refreshments inside, wine and hors d'oeuvres and that kind of good stuff.
What type of dancing?
They just do vintage dancing that they would have done back in the Civil War era.
Is this like before, what do you call it? Oh gosh, it's just this.
They have someone that calls, and they'll, so they try to recruit all these people, whether you can dance or not. You come in, and we have people that come in wearing period clothing. We have people come in wearing stuff like this, so just whatever. And they're really great. They're crowd pleasers. People love to come in and and learn the dancing.
Oh, wonderful!
And some of our volunteers actually look forward to this particular event. This is their favorite. So we have one family that's going to be there, and the whole family comes. So,
oh, isn't that nice?
Yes,
that is so
it's
nice.
really neat.
The History Symposium they're having this evening is fascinating.
Yes, it's going to be really good. It's Women in the Civil War. The speaker is Dr. Shelby Harrell. She actually teaches math at Pearl River College in Mississippi, but she's done research on women in the Civil War. And her speech is going to be titled Forbidden, Hidden, and Forgotten. All these women, and this is really very timely with all the stuff that's going on now about women in combat, but these women had to actually disguise themselves as men to be able to fight in the Civil War.
That's a fascinating story.
Yes. So I've never heard her speak. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be really good.
That is going to be very good.
That is.
Not necessarily the story of women at home trying to maintain.
Yeah, exactly. They could do bandages and work in hospitals and nursing and all this good stuff, but they could not fight. So they would have to hide and disguise themselves as men. Exactly.
Amazing.
And the community yard sale is coming up also next weekend.
Yes, and we're hoping for good weather. That's going to be on March 12th. We've got, it's not only going to be a Ken House treasures for sale, but we have 10 or 12, 15 vendors, I think, that are also bringing their merchandise. So it's going to be a really big variety of things. If it does rain, we'll move it inside, but we're hoping the weather will clear out and everything's good. And that'll be good.
It's going to be fun. That'll be a lot of fun.
Yes.
Folks love yard sales.
We have,
That should draw a good crowd.
A lot of times we have a yard sale in conjunction with Herb Day. Well, that's sometimes the first thing people say, you're going to have a yard sale this time. No, this time it's going to be a separate standalone event. So
well, speaking of Herb Day, it's coming up too. It's just around the corner.
April 2nd.
Yeah, less than a month.
First Saturday.
We were also talking about all of the volunteers that help maintain the grounds at Ken House. Why don't you shout out to those
we could not do what we do without our volunteers. They take care of all the gardens. We have some that come in and do the demonstrations, the candle and soap making, the butter churning, quilters. We have quilters that volunteer. But every third Saturday of the month we have gardeners work day, and then they can come in anytime, and they do. But that particular day, and we get the Youth Challenge kids there to help, and it's a great day. They work in the vegetable garden, the herb garden. There's another little flower bed in front of the gift shop, the parterre garden in the front of the house. So it's all period plants. And the Rose Society comes, and we have probably 75 roses, old garden roses on the complex. So they take care of all that. And there's no way with our small staff that we could do that. Plus, we don't have the talent. Some of us don't have the talent to do that.
Plus, and that's what makes it such a beautiful venue for parties and receptions.
Exactly.
And, yeah.
The grounds are always beautiful. We had bridal photography there the other evening. And, there's no photography inside the house or anything, but the grounds are so gorgeous that it's really good. It's a good setting for something.
All of these details on the website?
They should be. If they're not, give us a call.
Okay. And Alice will let you know.
I will.
And remind everyone where Ken House is located.
It's at 3601 Bayou Rapides Road. Very easy to find. You put it in your GPS, it'll get you right there.
There you go.
Beautiful plantation home.
Yes.
Thanks, Alice. Good to have you.
Thank y'all.
More to come, the Rapides Foundation, when we come back.